Hello everyone, it's Brittney from the Pretty Plus, and today I'm here to share with you my August 2019 budget report. My cat. Oh my gosh. Apparently he wants to hang out. So I'm gonna share with you how we spent all of the money that we earned in August. I'll share with you how much we were able to put toward our debt, any random things that popped up because they always do, and just talk to you a little bit about how we're budgeting our cash. So I'll get started with the regular things. Mortgage, not 970, car payment 279. That's just for my car. Brett doesn't have a car payment on his car. Phones $193, internet $65, gas and electric. This is one that after the fact I upped the budget because I realized that in August we usually have a higher payment than other months because we run our air conditioner a lot. And so I upped the budget to 300. We ended up only spending 253 for our utilities, which is kind of a win, but Anyway, now that I've been doing this for a few years, I just went back and I never thought to do this with after doing it for a year, but we've been doing this for like a month over 2 years now, and I went through and I averaged the amount that we spent on utilities. So moving forward, it should be based on like an average of what that month usually is. Um, so that'll be interesting to see how close it is with that average, but it should be better than me just being like, I think it's going to be this. It seems like that would be right, but anyway. Um Daycare. I have that one highlighted because they raised the rates. So we're paying $125 per week right now for Claire to go to daycare, but they raised it to $130 a week. That doesn't start until September 9th. However, we always save in our month for a month ahead. So in August, we pay for the next months. So I hope that makes sense. We're like a month ahead on saving the money so we can just pay the whole month. So $625 is what it would have been, but we actually paid $645. But I didn't think about that until after, like I didn't change this until after I settled everything for the month. So I added it to next month's, which for us won't make a huge deal because all of our bills are like set up so that we pay them when we get the bill instead of when we pay the bill. So instead of when it's due, so it works out. We always have like enough money in our account to flex things as we need to. So you'll see if you watch the next video, which will be our September budget overview, will show you that extra. Anyway, just thought I'd share that because that does suck, but whatever. Online subscription, ours is Hulu, and it is $12. So that's normal. For groceries, we budgeted $300 for the month because I knew that I needed to make a Sam's Club trip and I was trying to stock up on some things, get our house back in working order because we just didn't have a lot of food. And the baby's been eating more and more food, so it is costing more. And I thought that she really wouldn't cost that much extra, like toward our grocery budget, but she has. She has like pretty much, about as much as I have because she's a hungry girl. So, yeah, $300. We spent $300 because I actually went over this, and I talked about this in a grocery video. But what we do if I find like meat that's on sale, typically just meat, things that we use a lot that are on sale, I'll take it and I'll spread the cost out over a few months because I purchased like, I don't know, 15 or 20 pounds of chicken and 10 pounds of ground beef, and we won't eat all that in 1 month. So I moved it out to September and October to help alleviate the cost. And again, with the way that we work our budget and how we pay things, the flexibility to be able to do that is something that we have afforded ourselves. So it's not a huge deal. So $300 exactly is what we accounted for this month. Other $45 of it rolled over. So for Joey and North, those are our cats. We spent $20 on them this month. What did we? Yes. Wait. Yes, we spent $20. We purchased cat pan liners and litter, and that should last for at least 2 months with the amount that we purchased. I think 3 months. Um, and the next thing we'll need to buy for them is food. So that probably won't be next month, but the next month. Anyway, our medical bill is $225. That's for hospital bills. You know, Claire was in the hospital for a long time, so we have quite a large bill for that, and our hospital doesn't have any interest, so we are slow paying that because we can. Our minimum payments. So, we moved our credit card to our HELOC. The amount because the interest was like 1/3 of the interest. Yeah, and maybe less than that. And so our minimum payment is interest only, and it's $44. So we paid that. We budgeted $50 for restaurant. Guys, we didn't go over our restaurant budget. We didn't spend like $200 on a restaurant budget this month. We stuck to it. I think Portillo's was like $5 over this, and Brett and I decided that we would split that cost because he got a milkshake and I wanted cheese. I wanted a Coke. So we were like, that's not a necessary thing. So let's just split that like with our own spending money. And we were at $50. So I'm pretty proud of us. But when you watch the next video, you'll see that we already spent our September budget, and it is September 1st. So, whatever. That's life. So, gas for our car. I have had, again, car issues, and they are directly related to how my car is going through gas. So I had to get that fixed this month. That's one of our surplus spending things. But it did make me have to get more gas throughout the month while I was waiting for us to be able to have time to take the car in to get repaired. So we budgeted $200, but we spent $247. We're $47 over there, and we were $47 under on gas and electric. So I think that it all worked out just fine. Except for that sucks. I know for next month that I'll need to spend a little bit more, or put a budget just a little bit more for gas. We're just driving a lot more. We drive like 40 minutes every day, or every day. Ooh, I commute to work, and I do drive about 40 minutes there and back every day, which is why ours is probably a little higher than a lot of people's anyway. Brett works from home, so he doesn't have to do that. However, on the weekends, we do like to travel around. Like, we live in a small town, and we like to go to the bigger city that's near us. And on Saturdays, we go to swimming for Clara, which is about 45 minutes away. So we do use a lot of gas, and I just need to budget a little bit more. But I think that around 200 would usually be fine. 225 is probably what I'm going to budget it at instead of 200. Then the rest are our sinking funds and our allowance. So we get $40 a month. We distribute that at the very beginning of the month. And then our sinking funds are family needs, $25. Insurance, $110. Car sinking fund, like for repairs and house repairs, $60 each. $50 for our personal gifting to each other. $20 for our Friendsgiving or holiday sinking fund. $5 for our pets, since their sinking fund is fully funded because they didn't use it last year. We just put a little bit in, what we can afford, in hopes that we can keep them healthy. $30 toward our medical sinking fund, $35 to our travel or vacation. It's just travel. We haven't taken vacations really. And $85 to our present sinking fund, which is where we take everyone's, like, gifting to everyone who's not me or Brett out of there. That's including Clara and her birthday party and stuff. So this month our total income was $4,526. We spent $3,843 of that on our expenses and our savings, like sinking funds and bills that we have. So we had $683 left over. So what we did with that was all of this stuff. We had $87 for Clara's expenses. Part of that was formula. The last time we'll have to buy formula for her. She is fully stocked, and then she'll be moving to whole milk and Pediasure moving forward. We got her the noise canceling headphone things, earmuffs for a concert that we went to. She hated them, but we had them just in case. Also, it wasn't super loud because we sat in the back of the lawn. $4 for a shirt for her, and then $9 for an outfit. She was just not dressed correctly for the weather, and we didn't realize the weather was changing so rapidly. So we had to stop and get her an outfit one weekend. Not a huge deal. $87. Pretty good. We've spent like $300, $400 on her in a month, so I have hiccups. This is pretty tame. We spent $40 on Ben Folds tickets. We love Ben Folds, and we wanted to take Claire to her first concert. We placed in Indy called White River, and it is like a really nice venue, easy to take kids to. Sit in the lawn, you can bring, snacks or whatever you want to bring. So it was really, really nice to do that. We had such a good time, and we had a free hotel stay. I won a free hotel stay at a blog event, and we did that the night of. It was just a really good time. We had such fun. $8 for stamps. We just needed stamps. We mail some things, thank you cards, things like birthday cards, things like that. So I was getting stamps for Clara's invitations for her party, and I just used the extra and bought more stamps. So $8. My car repair ended up being $205. It was kind of a success where I thought it was going to be like $200, and then they told me $390, and then I like worked with them to I just asked, will you just waive the diagnostic fee, which was $80, and they said yes. So I was like, I can deal with. They're kind of meeting me somewhere in the middle. And then when I got there, they did more for me than I thought they would. I feel like I'm a good customer. I bought my car from there. I get my oil changes there. All of those things. And I just had a big repair done there. So I think they just took care of me because I was nice. I wasn't like, I can't do this. I just asked. And if you ask, they might do it for you. So I asked nicely, and they did more than they even said they were going to do. So $205 was all we had to pay. And then we put $340 toward our HELOC, which is actually paying off our last credit card. And that makes the total for our last credit card $3,885. And I'm pretty pleased with that. I wanted to put like I said at least $500 toward the HELOC, the credit cards, but that didn't happen. So still happy with how it turned out, especially since I had that car repair that had to be done. And yeah, I'm pretty pleased with the month. I think it didn't go exactly to plan, but it kind of did. I mean, yeah, I'm happy we got to do some fun things. We got my car repaired. We still were able to put a good amount toward the credit card. Not a shabby month. The last thing I want to share with you, actually, there are two last things. One of them is that I told you last month that we were starting to use our credit card to get the cash back. And we've done that really successfully. We just pay it off every time one of us gets a paycheck. We pay off the amount that's on there, and it's worked out really, really well for us. And we have gotten $61 in cash back. So that's worked really well. We were able to put that back into our budget because we were able to just put it back, on our card as a credit to our card. So the Freedom one was an old card that we had that we got the cash back, put in our bank account. But then I think we got $39 from our card that we were just using for the month. So that was really nice. I look forward to, getting that every month instead of the few dollars we were getting in interest from our savings account. So the last thing I wanted to share is that if you watched my last budget review video for July, you'll know that when we were switching to the credit card using it, the thing we said we would miss the most is the roundup feature that we have on our bank account, which basically if I spend $1.75 on something, the extra 25 cents goes into my savings, and we were putting that into Clara's savings. just because we know that right now we can't really contribute a specific amount per month, because we're trying to pay off the debt. So it's been really nice to have something so that we feel like we're giving her something every month. So what we decided to do was I just go in every week or so and I add up the extra change and we still do that. I really like it for that reason. I also really like it because it makes all these numbers that I'm showing you even. So that's what we count it towards. So if our mortgage is, or let's see, if we actually spent $19.85 at Portillo's, then we count it as $20 and that extra 15 cents goes to Clara. So easier to show you here instead of putting all the change and whatnot. So anyway, when I did that, the total for what I did from the just the roundup from our credit card was $14.24. And then we still had some things come through our regular account, and that was $2.32. So we put $16.56 into Clara's savings account, and yeah, that's it. That's everything for the month. I hope that you enjoyed seeing how we budget our cash. As always, this budget spreadsheet is for free on my blog. The link is below for you. It's always there on all my videos. If you have questions about it, feel free to email me, message me, whatever you'd like. Thank you so much for watching. You can find me again on at the Pretty Plus on Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook, and Twitter. Always on theprettyplus.com. I will see you guys next time.